and welcome. It's Gilly Kube. I'm here on the Sunshine Coast in Queensland, Australia. Currently, I'm kind of obsessed with this technique that I've been doing using this little MDF board. You'll see, to create this effect on here. It just, really created kind of a 3D effect. So this one's all dry now, and I'm going to put a little sail ship in there, believe it or not, or I might just leave it as it is. I have got a print coming of it with a sail boat in, but that's to discuss another time. But anyway, I am obsessed with the look that gave me, so I'm going to do it on this round canvas, and I actually found it's better if I've got the canvas on a flat surface, not up on anything. So I'm just going to do it again. And I'm probably keeping to similar colours because I have this awesome, it's an art transfer. So when the paint is fully dry, I can put the art transfer on it. You take it off the backing and put it on, and then resin over the whole lot. So I just thought I might use this particular transfer. I might not, but I just like that transfer. Anyhow, this is my kind of using this as a, it will be used as a stencil, I guess, or well, you'll see as we go along. So I might do a little bit different colours than just the blues this time. I might actually do it in purples, maybe. I mean, that colour goes best with, you'll see. Anyway, I'm just gonna, don't put too much paint on at all for your first, this bit of the process, and you don't have to do the whole canvas in this, but I just find it easier. You'll get my drift in a little bit. Right, I hope this doesn't come out too dark, but let's go. I actually like that area better. So now what I do here is I just place my Duvalaki on it, about there, and I just press it in. So I'm really not going to use that as it is there, but it just was easier to do that. So this probably would work better on a board where you haven't got the resistance or the stretchiness of a canvas. This is just glistening because I did the metallic champagne, I did white and the dark blue and a bit of the purple. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go around the edges. It'll all, you'll see how it, like it did with that one, it was like so exciting to do it because it just was brilliant outcome, I believe anyway. So remember, your art, your rules, your way. So this is my champagne gold, which I absolutely love. So it's the 50% metallic gold, 50% silver, and it just really makes the paint pop, and like with the sheeny shininess. And this is my homemade sort of real dark navy, which is I use the phthalo blue, but then I put a good daub of black in it, so it's yeah, good daub of black. So there's what you call it, it goes darker like the navy. So this is actually the phthalo blue, and I will put a bit of blue in here. But I'm going to blow all this, so yeah, it's kind of to stop the paint going on the other bit, but the effect, I'll just let it show itself in a minute. And you put in plenty of paint on, which is mostly pouring medium, so I'm be able to blow the paint and get a lovely effect, like a really flowy effect. So here we go. I'll start probably okay. Now I can just lift this. Oh, see, it didn't come on the edges, which is a shame. Maybe if I try and just do the edge of that. Yeah, it's probably going to ruin it. I just love the effect of that. I mean, I'm going to wash this off. So what I'll do for my very edges is I'll put a bit more white on. I'll work out what I'm going to do where the paint hasn't quite taken on that edge. In fact, I think it was okay pressing it like that. It does make the underneath of the canvas a bit muddy, but if you've got it taped off, no, I just really love this effect that that's giving me on there. Like it looks as though you're looking through. So you can create it to look more like a wave, like I did on the other one. But if you want to let that dry now, and then, you know, if you want to add anything to your sort of area here, like I said, like sailboat, or I did really want to put this face in it. So, but I don't know, I'm not sure yet. So what I'm going to do now is put that up on these are just cake cooling racks that I use underneath my art now to let that dry. But that actually turned out beautiful without too much sort of messing about with it. But I'll let it dry now, and I won't come back to it until it's fully dry. Oh, so the next exciting episode, it dried beautifully. I think I'm going to add a bit more detail to soften my edges. But first of all, I'm going to add my decor. Like I said, I know it's ocean themed, but I have done several ones this week with sailing and sunsets, and with this skinny dipped. I'm calling it skinny dipped because it is a dipping technique. Skinny meaning it's only a skinny amount of paint underneath. So I thought I would put my wolfie over here. You may not think it goes, and some people will definitely tell me that it is better without the wolf. But you know what? Remember, if it's your art, your rules, your way, I actually want it a little bit offset like that. And what I'll do is I will, oh, I like it. Actually, next time I should do this like mountainous with me skinny dip in it. Oh, the ideas I've got for this new technique that was found by accident, actually. The skinny dipping. I'm an Aussie and they skinny dip here, even though probably mine would be called chunky dip. But I think when that's all resined over, it would actually look quite beautiful. So I might just put a little bit of detail in the edge here, and then I'll varnish it and edit my video to go up. So there you go. Really happy with that piece. Really happy. It's got so much potential, that particularly, oh, I love that wolf in it. But now it has given me the idea for do a mountainous background, the skinny dip. I'm going to try that right after I finish this. So I hope you like this technique. Wait till the end and I'll show you the varnished piece, and if I just did a little bit of detail around the edge. I mean, I may not, but I feel it needs it. But I'm really hoping that you're enjoying this very easy and rewarding technique, the skinny dip technique. So my lovelies, please take care, and remember, if you're feeling sad, lonely or depressed, please ring a family member or a friend. If not, a helpline is always available to you. Bye for now. Beautiful, beautiful morning, Queensland this morning. Our winters, oh my God, absolutely stunning. It's about 9 o'clock in the morning. Gorgeous, gorgeous. And I just wanted to show you this piece finished, and I resin this one. So it's got that fabulous movement, my skinny dip. And then I'll show you my beautiful wolf. I mean, I know some will say, well, it's like an ocean with a wolf in the background, but I had this art transfer and I've been busting to use it, and look at the colours. They couldn't be any better than that skinny dipped background. Look at that, how it adds the depth. And this one I give a resin coat to. That is beautiful. Love it.